Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Cask, a channel about theology and beer. In today's episode we're looking at something slightly different, and that's talking about, not drinking. So what exactly do I mean? Well, in recent years a few campaigns have sprung up and they're featured in October and January, especially in the UK. They're called Stoptober or Sober October or Dry January or Dry January. The goal is a simple one, to either give up alcohol or cigarettes for an entire month for health benefits and for charity. Now then, beer's great. There's so many styles and flavours and it's part of the social glue, but it contains alcohol, and like many things, too much of a good thing can be bad for you. So the aim of these campaigns is twofold. First off, you gain the health benefits of not drinking, and second, they're often tied to a charitable event or charitable organisations such as Macmillan Cancer Research, and the idea is that you spend the money that you would have spent on beer and give it to these charities, so you're doing good, and you can get sponsorships and things like that. So whichever flavour you choose, you're doing some good, either to yourself or to others or to both. So this year I decided to do a Sober October, but because beer is such a part of my life, what with me working with this channel and my career in pubs and all that, the idea of going without beer seemed like it was going to be a real uphill struggle. But thankfully brewers have cottoned on to this, and they've cottoned on to the fact that people want healthier lifestyles. They still love beer and they do the Stoptober thing, so they've got us covered. A lot of them have started doing a range of non-alcoholic beers. So to qualify this, they've got to have no alcohol in but look like beer, obviously. So I've actually been recommended a few of these non-alcoholic beers, so I feel that the best thing to do is to pop into the Cask kitchen and take a look. So let's do that now. So welcome back to the Cask kitchen, and I've got quite the selection to show you off today. As you can see, I've got four to show off. I've got two lagers and I've got two ales that we're going to look at today. So let's just get cracking then. So the first I'm going to show you today is a well-known brand. I only recently discovered it. It's Heineken Zero. I tried it in my local. They sold it. It was pretty good. So let's get cracking. Let's grab this here glass and let's just crack it open, and we can see this offering. So there we go. Still doing the whole 45-degree thing. It is lager. It kind of acts a bit like it. Gloopy. Only a small can, so not a full pint. There we go. So Heineken Zero. As you can see, it's got all the it's got all my bubbles. It's got my frothy head. It's quite nice, actually. It's quite nice. It's worth a try if you like lager. Slightly on the sweet side, but pretty good. Right. So that is lager number one. Let's stick him over there. Lager number two. Now, lager number two is one that my friend recently recommended me when I said I was going to do Sober October. And you can get this one in shops everywhere as well, and that's Bavaria, obviously named after the old Bavarian alcohol rules, which are still in use today. Now this one I tried. It is really sweet, this one. It's got a really sweet taste to it. But again, as soon as I've poured this little can in here, just like the old Heineken there, it's got lots of bubbles in, it's lagery, it looks like a lager. At first glance you'd think it was a lager, but yeah, but very, really sweet. That one's quite quaffable actually. Very, very nice. So that's it for the lagers. So next we're going to go on to the ales, but before I go on to the ales, let's talk ABV. So ABV, alcohol by volume, how much beer is in a beer. There's a couple of stipulations for what makes alcohol-free beer alcohol-free. So here in the UK, beer is classed as alcoholic if it's got more than 1.2% ABV in it. But we're going non-alcoholic, so we need to go lower than that. So the next level is what they class as de-alcoholized beer, which is beer that's had the alcohol taken out of it. That's got to be no more than 0.5%. But to be truly classed as alcohol-free and have that 0.0% moniker on there, you've got to have less than 0.05 alcohol in your beer or less. So the last two, we're going on to ales, and again, well-known brewers. First up, we've got St. Peter's Without, a beer I discovered years back. Well, the brewer at least. These guys only recently started doing this. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what we get. Now, I have actually tried this one because up until recently we sold it in our place. Oh, look at all those colours. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Lovely. So there you have St. Peter's Without. Now, doesn't that look like an ale? Yep, that looks like an ale. Having tried this one is a bit biscuity, if I'm honest. So if you like beers like your Pedigree or your Bombardiers, you'll do all right with that. It's quite a decent taste to it. You can at least look like you're having an ale with that one. I mean, as you can see, they're all they're going for that vibe, you know. Make it look like a beer as much as possible. So the last one that we've got today is beer that's actually appeared on this channel before, in my Pale Ale episode, and that's Adnams Ghost Ship, who've released an alcohol-free version of it. Now, say alcohol-free, let's just twizzle that. Look at that, 0.5. So this is one of those reduced beers. So not quite in the lofty heights of your St. Peter's or your Bavarias, your Heinekens, but it's a start, isn't it? It's a start, and it's still really low alcohol, so suitable for Stoptobers. Let's pour him and see what he's like then. Let's see what we've got. Look at that, cracking. Have to say, I was really impressed with Ghost Ship when I tried it. It's, I'd say, about 80% the taste of your regular Ghost Ship. However, there is that certain something missing. I wonder what that could be. I don't know what that it could. It's the alcohol, basically. You can tell. Oh, that is the one thing I would say about all these alcohol-free beers. When you do try the alcohol-free version of one of the regular ones, so say your Ghost Ships, your Heinekens, that you can kind of tell that there is something missing. But one of the reasons I started doing alcohol-free beers is, of course, Stoptober, and this is as near as I'm going to get to beer as possible without actually, you know, breaking the rules. So let's just pop them over there. Once again, thanks for visiting the Cask kitchen. Hope you learned something today. And yeah, here we go. We've got four great beers for you to try: Heineken, Bavaria, Ghost Ship, and St. Peter's Without. So thanks for watching this video on Sober October and alcohol-free beer. Oh, but wait, there's one I forgot. Yes, indeed, the one I've been drinking while I've been recording this video, and that is Beck's Blue. This cracking alcohol-free beer has been around for quite a while. Like the others, you can find it all in supermarkets. It's got quite a good lagery taste to it. In fact, it is a very lagery. Whoa, look at that. So, as always, thanks for watching. Do all your like and subscribey things. Links to the beers and the rules and stuff and in the description, as always. So until next time, grab a drink, alcoholic or not, and keep asking questions.